Excuse me, monsieur. The door was open. I was looking for the detective. I did not mean to intrude in your home.
No! Wait! Wait! I'm Grant Logan. This is my office. Occasionally, if I work late, I sleep here. Such a long drive to my country estate. How may I help you? Madame?
Mademoiselle, trompez. The poke, it is farming.
The poke, it is farming. I see. I'm sorry, my French is a little rusty. Just remind me again, what exactly is a poke?
No, no, no. Ici.
Ah, oh. Maids use too much soap again. Excuse me. I'll only be a moment. How can I help you?
Are you familiar with the artist Jacques Demers?
Jacques Demers? Who isn't?
Pale Rider, maybe the finest Demers ever painted, is being auctioned tomorrow. Unfortunately, I will be out of town. I'd like you to attend the auction and purchase it for me.
Well, it would be a pleasure to work for you, mademoiselle. But why hire a detective?
I'll pay you £3,000. I'd feel much more secure knowing the job was in the hands of a seasoned professional.
Well, you won't find any hands more seasoned or professional.
I shall need to borrow your telephone and your checkbook.
My checkbook?
To read your account number to my business manager.
Ah.
Before the auction, £500,000 will be deposited into your account. Should be sufficient to win the bidding. Bonjour, Henri. Merci. Je suis avec le détective, Monsieur Logan. Ah oui, oui. 0753 889 6214. Ah oui, c'est vrai. Merci bien. I'll need you to sign this receipt. It's a carbon. Please press out. Pale Rider is lot 136, scheduled to be auctioned at 4:45 p.m.
How will I know where to deliver it to?
One of my assistants will meet you outside the auction house entrance.
Yes. How will I know them?
They'll know you. I'll let myself out. Au revoir.
Au revoir, mademoiselle. Grant Logan and Company. Oh, it's you.
Have any new cases come in?
Actually, I've just finished meeting with a client.
Oh, what sort of case is it? Extortion? A missing person?
Don't worry about it, Rip. I've got it covered. This case is in the hands of a seasoned professional.
Yeah, well, don't do anything till I... Logan? Oh, I've created a monster.
Ripley? Could you help me with this?
Yeah.
You know the school dance is next Friday.
Oh, how could I forget? Have you seen those huge frilly posters they put up all around the school?
I painted those.
Oh, and they're wonderful. Real attention grabbers.
It's missing something. Who are you going with?
I haven't quite decided yet. Anyway, I might be busy that night.
Too bad. Looks like I'll be there by myself.
Well, what about Freddie?
We broke up.
Maybe I can change my plans.
Then we'll see each other at the dance.
I need a new pair of trousers and a shirt. Do you think we could go shopping sometime?
You want to go with me? That's a first.
Just to make sure you get the right stuff.
A sudden interest in clothes. How very interesting.
And what's that supposed to mean?
I'm just trying to figure it out. You know, he's been grinning ever since he got in today.
Really? Would that be a Specific sort of grin or a general happiness sort of grin?
Definitely specific.
Would you two stop it?
New interest in clothes. Specific grin can only mean one thing.
A girl.
I'd like to check the balance on my apparel. Grant Logan, account number 0753 889 6214.
30, 35,
Thank you.
40, 40,000 pounds.
I'm rich.
Sold, 40,000 pounds. The next item is
The mirror is obviously saying, all men are brothers. The world is one. It's so cheerful. I think I'll buy it.
Actually, it's about the bleakness of life and the certainty of death.
And how would you know what it's about? Oh, some sort of art expert, are we?
I do know a thing or two about Dumas, yes. I've just written a book on him. You might like to read it.
Well, I'm buying it anyway. Happens to match my sofa. Stuffed shirt. I'll pick one up on the way out.
A console table in the style of William Kent. Start bidding. 4,000. 4,000 I have in front. Do I hear 4,500? 4,500 over there. Do I have 5,000?
5,000?
5,000 in the front.
I've got caught on your thing. Sorry, it's just
6,000 at the back.
a tight squeeze.
6,000. Going once.
The
6,000.
aisle's
Twice.
tight squeeze.
Sold for 6,000.
Thank you, sorry.
Our next item is this stunning Canton Famille Rose vase from the Qing dynasty, Qianlong, circa 1736. Bidding will begin at £20,000.
20.
I hear £20,000. Do I have 40?
40,000.
40,000. Do I hear 60? £60,000 is the gentleman's bid.
80. 100,000.
I have £100,000. Do I have 125? £125,000 at the back.
150.
I have £150,000. Do I hear 175? Any more? Sold to the gentleman with the scarf for £175,000.
Congratulations. It's a lovely piece. Right this way, sir.
And how will you be paying today?
Paying? Paying for what?
The vase.
I don't want this.
Then why were you bidding on it, sir?
No, I wasn't bidding. Look, there's been a terrible mix-up. There was this woman, and she dropped her scarf, and I...
Number 136. Pale Rider by Jacques Dumas.
136, that's what I'm here for.
Pay for the vase now.
Or what? You'll call the vase police?
First, you'll be escorted from these premises. Then, if you try to buy anything in any of our auction houses anywhere in the world, I'll be right there by your side. I never forget, and I never give up.
I have £250,000. Now, do I hear 275? £275,000 for this exceptional
500,000.
considered one of Dumas' best works.
325,000 left.
The bid stands at £250,000. 275, anyone?
275,000 pounds.
275. I have 275. 300,000, anyone?
300,000.
325,000.
325,000. 325,000. Any more? 325,000. Once, twice.
400,000.
400,000. I have 400,000 pounds. 400,000? Once, twice. Sold to Mrs. Evelyn Warren.
Yes. Grant Logan and Company. Yes? What do you mean there's no money there? There's over £500,000 in that account. Well, come and take the thing away. I don't want it anyway. Although I am growing inexplicably attached to it. Oh, it's about time you got here.
Well, sorry. I was out clothes shopping with my mum. Is that the vase?
No, this is a tuna fish sandwich. Since when did shopping with Mummy become more important than the case?
Well, you told me everything was under control. That the case was in the hands of a seasoned professional.
Well, maybe this seasoned professional's hands had butterfingers. I need your help. I owe the auction house for the vase, Miss Trompet for the painting, and I can't figure out where this piece goes.
Her name was Trompet.
Yup, you know?
Trompet is the French word for deceive. You were set up.
I was not set up. She gave me £500.
Oh, £500 for a £400,000 painting.
What are you talking about?
It was a con.
That lady was no confidence artist. She was beautiful and kind.
I phoned the bank. £500,000 was transferred into our company account. But an hour later, it was withdrawn with a cheque you wrote.
What? That is impossible.
Is this the receipt she had you sign?
Yes.
It's backed with carbon. When you signed this, you obviously signed a cheque as well.
Let me see that. Doesn't matter.
Look, she took an out-of-sequence cheque so you wouldn't notice. Number 1957, it looks like.
Well, it's a good job I bought the vase then. Otherwise, she'd have got away with the painting and the money.
It's also a good job you've got that £500. That should cover the vase.
Yes. Well, more or less.
Well, which is it? More or less?
Less. It was £175,000.
For that?
Well, it looked better when I bought it.
We've got to find this woman.
How? She could be anywhere.
Well, what do we know about her?
She had fantastic legs.
And she had access to a lot of money. Where did you get this pen?
She left it here, I think. Why?
Well, look at it.
What? Just an ordinary pen. Nothing even on it.
It has a chain attached to it.
She works in a bank, She works in a bank.
Yes, and the transfer into our account was from Lloyd's. That's where she'll be. We'll find Miss Deceive.
Just can't believe she was pulling a con. Beneath that hard exterior, she seemed so vulnerable, so tender, so shapely, so firm. I just wanted to grab her and tell her everything was going to be okay.
But it's hard to tell, isn't it? I mean, what a girl's really thinking.
Yeah, well, that's the whole fun of it.
Yeah, I guess.
That's it, isn't it?
What?
You've got a new girlfriend.
What?
That little grin on the face?
Oh, what grin. She's not a girlfriend. I don't even know if she likes me. I'm probably just seeing things that aren't even there.
Pounding heart, sweaty palms. Terrified you might bump into her in the school hall. Terrified you might not bump into her in the school hall.
How do you know about that?
Happens to all of us. Who is she?
Cynthia Flint. She's the most popular girl in the school, and she just walked straight up to me and asked me to the dance. At least I think she did. But maybe she didn't. I think she did.
Well, go to the school dance. You'll find out then. Wish I knew what she looked like.
Oh, she's got blondish hair, little dimples.
No, not her. Miss Trompet. had dark glasses and a straw hat. The only thing I'm really sure about is her legs.
Oh, a woman with legs. Not much to go on. We'll just smoke her out. But be discreet.
Yeah, right.
Dare you publicly humiliate me like that?
Oh, I had to make sure she'd notice you. Now, if I'm right, any minute now, Michelle Trumpet... There she is! Come on! Careful, I'll catch up. How much for this one? Brad! Excuse me, sorry. Hop on! Excuse me, sorry. Make way!
Hold it right there.
You ruined everything. Now I'll never get that painting.
Grant Logan is too clever to fall for your vile, insidious scheme. You're a tricky one. You don't look anything like a jet-setting, high-finance art thief. But underneath...
Underneath, I'm a bank teller. Oh, come on in. I guess I owe you an explanation.
I told you she was an art thief, and apparently a very good one.
These are all signed GJ. They're copies. But this one's signed Dumas.
My nephew, Horton Livermore.
Because that's the original. Evelyn Warren has the copy.
You should give that back. You could get into terrible trouble if she found out.
I was trying to give it back.
So all these are just worthless fakes?
Well, who's GJ?
My father.
Georgie Jacks. This is a real graze mark. I'm reframing it. I'm afraid this is really all my fault. I do all the framing for the auction house, and when I heard that Lionel Trotter was signing that ridiculous book at the auction, I decided I'd have a little fun.
Lionel Trotter? Isn't he the one that gave me that book? He's some sort of art expert, isn't he?
Art assassin, more like.
Trotter panned my father's first exhibit.
He ruined my career, so I decided I'd have a little stab at his. I broke in and damaged the frame so it would be sent to my shop. And then I switched the real Dumas with one of my own, and Lionel Trotter couldn't even tell the difference. Some expert. Because when I told Judy what I'd done, she ruined everything.
If you'd told anyone, you'd have been arrested. And you certainly would have lost the auction house account.
Killjoy.
So where did you get the £500,000?
I borrowed it from a trust fund at the bank. But it was only missing for a few hours, so I thought it was unlikely I'd get caught.
And the 500?
That was mine.
So you wanted his cheque to bounce, so the auction house would have to come and take Pale Rider back?
Well, yeah, that's when I was going to switch them again.
I said I would get Pale Rider for you, and I will.
You'll never get into Evelyn Warren's house, you know. I've been there. It's a virtual fortress.
Clarence Kling, Bilgeway Pest Control. They calls me the Verminator. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Don't you worry, I've been around that stuff for years. Never affected me. I've been working on the premises next door, swarming with rats, it is, and a pack of them got over the fence, came in here. I got my rat detector with me, be quite happy to track the renegades down for you, if you like. Free of charge, of course.
I'd have to ask the lady of the house, and she's away just now.
Just keep an eye open for the droppings, especially the little shiny brown ones. Means they're rabid. Oh!
Perhaps you should look round. I'll call the house.
Mr. Rat, come out to play. Clarence Kling is on his way. Looks like my Uncle Alfie. Oh, not up there. Oh, seems like there's a big one down there. That's right, my dear. Lead the way. Here she comes. Here she comes. Getting closer. Oh, no need to look so sad. Scamper, scamper, little rat. Clarence Kling knows where you're at.
Here she comes.
Here she comes. Here she comes.
There are no rats in Warren Manor.
Oh. That's right, my dear. Lead the way. Here she comes. Here she comes. Getting closer. Oh, no need to look so sad. Scamper, scamper, little rat. Clarence Kling knows where you're at.
Here she comes.
Oh. Here she comes. Here she comes.
It's a bit odd, isn't it, Rip?
Well, you know student films.
No, I like it, especially the nasty lady.
Watching experimental films, reading art books. I think this Cynthia must be a bit of an artist.
I think you're right.
Stop it. Hello? Oh, Cynthia. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Oh. Yeah. No, of course, I understand. Yeah, I'm really happy for you. Yeah. Okay. Bye.
That Cynthia is a miserable little...
She certainly is.
Maybe no one will notice. Hello, Horton.
Georgie was right. We're never going to get into that manor. The security system's too good. But I think I've found another way.
Well, what's the matter with you? You look absolutely miserable.
I didn't sleep too well. Anyway, Demer's a total recluse. He hasn't been seen
It's that
publicly.
girl, isn't it?
What?
What happened?
Forget about that. We have a case.
I don't care about the case. What about the girl?
She's going to the dance with somebody else, okay? It's nothing.
Well, that's hardly nothing.
That's exactly what it is. Or was. Nothing.
Well, you'll meet somebody else at the dance.
I'm not going to this stupid dance.
What? You can't give up. You ever been to a cheese shop?
Hmm?
When I was a nipper, my mum took me to this fancy cheese shop. Must have been, 7,000 different cheeses there. The man behind the counter said I could try anything I wanted. So I asked him if I could taste the pretty blue stuff. It was the most disgusting thing I'd ever eaten. I just threw up right there and then, just sprayed his shoes. But I did not stop eating cheese. The next week, I tried brie. Very nice. And I have been a happy cheese eater ever since.
So you're comparing Cynthia with a blue cheese?
Well, not necessarily blue. I mean, maybe she's an Edam or a Port Salut. The point is, you don't leave the cheese shop just because you took a bad bite.
Well, I guess you're right. But I thought you said you came from a poor family. Then what were you doing in a fancy cheese shop?
Oh, okay, fine. I made the story up. You can't let this girl stop you going to the school dance. Yes.
Mr. Logan.
'Tis I.
I've come for the vase.
Ah. Just a moment. Oh.
It's stuck.
Back door.
My Uncle Grant sent me to talk to you. He has a plan to switch Pale Rider, but we'll need you and Judy to help.
Your name, please?
Jacques Doumer.
Doumer? The painter?
No. Doumer, the human cannonball.
Monsieur Doumer, Evelyn Warren, as you know, I'm a great admirer of your work.
Why should I know that? You think I keep a list of all the rich laddies who buy my paintings? You think I care for one teeny moment what you think of my art? You think I care what you think about anything?
I was just being pleasant.
Of course I care! Why else would I be here? It was upside down. Jean Méreau was a close personal friend of mine.
That's a Martin Bradley.
What has that got to do with the fact that Miro was a personal friend of mine? For 2 years, I have been unable to paint.
Really?
It has been too cher for me. The muses, they have abandoned me. I have tried everything. To paint mistresses, water lilies, soup cans, nothing work for me. I have no inspiration. I am lip everywhere.
That's terrible.
You telling me? And then I realize if I can once again see the Pale Rider, perhaps it will inspire me, connect me again to the greatness that was Doumer.
Yes, you must see the painting. Spend time with it.
Is that oil paint I smell?
Well, I dabble a little myself. Just a hobby, you understand.
Here she comes, here she comes. Here she comes, here she comes.
There it is. What is it?
I shall never paint so well again. How could you let me see this? It has destroyed me.
Come on, quit messing around.
Perhaps we should go, Monsieur Doumer.
No. Wait. Wait. It is happening. Can you hear it?
Can you hear it?
Hear what?
They are coming back again. Inspiration is here. I must pant now.
What?
I will pant your parrot.
Are you serious?
I've never been more serious in my lives, madame.
Get her to open the window.
I will need the window open for ventilation and your pants. I need your pants.
Can I watch?
No, madame, you cannot watch. De mere pants alone. I will need privacy total.
Go and open the window for Monsieur Dumaire. I'll turn the alarm off.
And do not disturb me until I am finished.
I know it sounds ridiculous, but he's here. And he's an absolute madman.
How long will it take him to switch frames?
15 minutes.
Tell him to hurry up. I want to get out of here.
I can't believe he's actually going to pull this off.
I've got it. Open up.
Ah! In quick! This is a joke, isn't it?
No, he's in the drawing room painting the parrot.
Yeah.
Can I get you anything, Monsieur Dumaire?
No!
Well, when you've finished, I have someone out here who'd like to meet you. Lionel Trotter.
Of course. The art assassin. I would like also to meet him, so that I can make clear to him that the pale reader has nothing to do with the certainty of death. It simply say that all men are brothers. We are one world. Now, leave me.
I told you he was strange.
I wrote a whole book on the man.
He tells me he hasn't painted in 2 years.
Now that's odd. There have been rumors he's planning an exhibition of new work.
Grant, they're having coffee right outside the window. I can't get the painting past. You'll have to distract them.
I need more pant, madame. Need more pant. Bring me everything you have.
Here she comes.
Oh, shut up! Oh, I don't believe it. Stop!
Don't force it.
Here she comes. Here she comes.
I have your paint, Monsieur Dumaire.
Just a minute. I mean, just a moment.
Here she comes. Here she comes.
It's not going to go. I'll take it back out.
No, wait.
Something's not right. Open the door, Monsieur Dumaire.
Go away. I'm not finished yet.
I want this door open at once. Penny, bring me the drawing room key.
Here she comes. 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 Yes. Yes.
What have you done?
I have destroyed the Pale Reader. This is not my Pale Reader, it is a forgery. I have no choice but to destroy it to protect my reputation.
This is no forgery, Evelyn. I guarantee it's authentic.
Ho, ho, ho! I laugh in your face.
It is a Dumer. That is the forgery. Evelyn, fetch the police.
I know this looks bad, but actually I can explain everything.
I'm sure you can. Wait for the police. Explain it to them.
Grant's in serious trouble. I'd like to know what's so funny.
I'm sorry. I mean, I know I shouldn't be laughing, but it's just so funny.
What?
Well, when I saw Trotter was here, I couldn't resist it. I sent my copy back in there. And old Trotter couldn't even tell the difference, even though he was told it was a forgery. And this time I've got Evelyn Warren as a witness.
So, Grant destroyed the copy?
The original Demure is there.
Here she comes. Here she comes.
If he tries to escape, bash him.
Grant, can you hear me? Sorry, how's this?
Better.
Better what?
This doesn't involve you.
See the tray of white paint? Dip your face in it.
What?
Just do it.
I can't go on. If I can't be Jacques Dumer, I'll drown myself.
What's he doing? Stop himself!
I can't go on.
Now go nuts. Do whatever it takes. Just get them out of the room.
The aisle is full of noise, sweet sounds that I delight, and fear not. I went to the outfit. The lights were there. The big prepared by the light of the moon was combing his auburn hair. Hair. Silk gel. The only product my hair needs.
He's gone mad. Let's get out of here. Lock the door on him.
Or to drown in a sea.
Uncle Grant has a plan.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Might get out the window.
Yes, but he won't get off the grounds.
Inspector Hazzard, Scotland Yard.
Thank goodness you've come.
Understand you've a deranged criminal on the premises.
Yes, he's this way.
He's awfully quiet in there.
The dangerous ones always are. Fly into a rage and then silence. Nothing. Waiting to pounce on whoever enters next. If you'll unlock the door and stand back.
Here she comes. Here she comes. Here she comes. Here she comes.
Come along now, Mr. Demare. Your car is waiting. We don't want to be late for the gallery opening. I'll take him in and come back for the report.
What about my painting?
Don't worry, Mrs. Warren. The painting is a copy. Michelle Trompe, I work for the auction house.
Excuse me, he's just escaped. A big guy in a black leather jacket took off on foot. He had a mohawk. Hurry or he'll get away.
The auction house was warned of a madman who's been going around posing as Dumer and destroying Dumer originals. In order to protect your purchase, we commissioned an artist to create a replica. This is the real Pale Rider.
That copy is outstanding. Only a great artist could have produced such a replica.
It was done by a local artist named Georgie Jacks, I believe.
Sounds vaguely familiar. He's brilliant. I must do a feature article on the man.
As long as it excludes this event. I know the circumstances are unique, But it'd be bad for our reputation if it got out that we'd sold a copy. I'll have to ask you both not to tell anyone about this.
Certainly.
You were brilliant.
You weren't so bad yourself. Thanks, Horton.
Oh, no problem, Jacques.
Oh.
Come on, quick!
Stop! Lock the door! Don't let him in!
Thursday.
I am being chased by the Vase police. You have to fix this.
Logan, I'm not going away until you open up.
Could you wait a few minutes?
I'm losing patience, Logan.
Oh, you like detective novels? Well, that over there is Grant Logan. He's a real detective.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
This is or was an exceptional piece.
Fine. Can you fix it?
Logan? I'll have to go back to the man who made it.
Well, that's going to be rather difficult considering he died 200 years ago.
Logan?
I'm going to die! I am going to die!
It may not look like it right now, but he is one of the best there is.
They're not like that in books.
The man who made this isn't dead. He's serving 5 to 10 years in Dartmoor prison for forgery.
The vase now.
You mean it's a fake? I knew it! No one stiffs Grant Logan. Out of my way, Rip!
You know him?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it turns out that your precious vase is a worthless fake. I've just had this confirmed by an expert in the field. Fortunately, I suspected as much and stopped payment of my check.
We had no idea. Please, accept our sincere apologies.
Well, this time, I will. But if you ever try to sell a fake vase in any of your auction houses in any part of the world, you'll find me right by your side. I never forget, and I never give up.
No, sir. I mean, yes, sir.
And just to make sure you don't try to sell it to somebody else. That's taken care of.
I'll be out in a minute.
So you haven't left the cheese shop? What is she, cheddar, Swiss, Gouda?
I'll tell you after the dance.